Howdy-ho. Let me turn on that music a little bit. I did create a world. It's got data packs and all that shenanigans. I managed to update everything to 1.71 Cobblemon. There's a couple of changes. Nothing too major. I removed some bloat. A different magic mod. But it should feel overall kind of the same. Just a little different. Should be neat. I've done absolutely nothing in this world other than turn around and then close the game to re-up or allocate a couple bit to allocate a little bit more RAM. We're now currently rocking with 12 gigabytes. Pretty pricey, but it's a pretty large mod pack, so it's to be expected. Cherry Grove, that's kind of cool. Oh, dude, I love the fact that it actually has dynamic trees or compatibility for, you know, like all the trees. Yeah, let me, something that was really strange was, Mega Showdown had updated, completely removed all Curios support, which is, what we were using for accessories beforehand. So, we no longer have that icon there. We now use accessories, which is ultimately pretty much the same. I did actually manage to find a compatibility mod for all the ones that only had Curios support and not accessories support. So we didn't have to lose anything there as far as trinkets go. So you can still get incredibly broken if we find the right stuff. Ooh, still loading in chunks. So it looks like we're pretty deep in snowy territory. Pokeballs are going to be a bit harder to find. There's a new mod I'm trying. Cobblemon Creatified, which adds crate support, but it also gives it kind of like more end game. What is that? Dawnstone? Moonstone. But like, you can't just make a great ball anymore. To make a great ball, you need like, to make a great ball, you know? Like, I don't even know how you make this. It's apricorn flower. And water. We're gonna need a proper apricorn farm, and like, look, you needed a heated blaze burner. The fact that you need a blaze burner at all is crazy. So to get a great ball, you need to have gone to the Nether, which admittedly is like not a huge ask, but it's kind of spooky whenever you're playing hardcore. I don't know who I should start with. In my testing, all the like wild Pokemon spawns have been crazy high level for some reason. I don't know if that's a 1.7 thing or... Level 14's not horrible. Also, like, trainers from the trainers mod seem to spawn a lot less frequently. But I do see more variety in animals or Pokemon that spawn. Except for this dude. This dude's everywhere. And he's so strong. Look at him. I'm gonna evict him. I got a problem with specifically this guy. Ooh, got a nice cup of tea as well. Unfortunately, not my usual red diamond. Having to settle for Milos. But it'll be okay. Okay. This game's chill. Oh. That's not normal. A ruh-roh. It's usually 8 ticks, but it's jumping up to like 12 every now and then. I assume that's just distant horizons. It'll eventually chill out. And pair some berries. Yeah, you don't get it if you just break it. We got a little structure over here. What the fuck? Okay, for one, let's break that. Okay. It's only at 10 ticks. That's really struggling, eh? I should probably pick a starter. What to pick, though? So this is, like the big thing in this Koppelmon update is the fact that rideable Pokemon are a thing. So I should probably get a starter that you can ride. You know who I'm thinking? I don't know if you can ride him, but if you could, Mudkip would be a good one. He wouldn't be able to fly, but he'd be so fast in the water. Plus his Mega looks cool. Okay, it's responding a wee bit better now. We'll see for how long. He starts with Rock Throw. And Rock Smash? That seems different than usual. Well, it's gotta be Rock Throw. Well, no, because Water Gun, that's Stab. Does Stab make up for the difference in power? And the accuracy probably does. Because Stab's probably 50% boost, so that'd put it at 60 power. So that did to 36. And just for the sake of it, we're also going to throw a rock at him. Look at that cute little animation. I wish it had a sound effect. I added a whole bunch of move animation stuff this update too. Got Teddy Ursa. Look at that. Like, isn't that like a... No, that's an evolved Pinecone, isn't it? It always makes me think it's like a water type. That's the kind of vibe it gives off, right? It certainly doesn't look like it belongs in a forest. Apparently it's based off of an animal called a bagworm. I don't really know what that is either. What? Yeah, well. Yeah, that's a house. What is this from? I could understand like them wanting to do a structure almost like it's like one of those panic houses that you would build on your first night in Minecraft. But the fact that it has glass in it is crazy to me. Because there's no furnace where they had made the glass. Can you find glass even in like chests or anything? I feel like that's something you have to make as a player. Ooh. I'd been watching this one YouTuber. Oh boy, it sure gets dark, doesn't it? Doesn't look as bad on stream, strangely. I think it's my monitor's HDR that's really making it phenomenally dark. But I'd been watching the Cobblemon X Create from, God, I can't even remember his name. I think it's Vert. He's playing with a buddy the whole time, and they do little double battles every now and then. Almost like they're rivals in a game. It's very cute. But he's really showing me the power that is berries. IV and EV training in general as well. Like, that's not something I would even consider. Speaking of which, so of course starters always have that same ability. That can be changed later with specific items, I think, at least. I don't know if I have that mod. I think the Cobblemon Creatified thing had something like that. Oh no, that's just base Cobblemon. That's cool. Huh. That is not cheap. No? Well, it's getting dark though. I don't think I want to live in the snowy area though, so I reckon we head this way. I don't know where I ought to live though. Somewhere. That's for sure. Oh, new shader by the way. Look at how well it does clouds. I think it's a little bit less performant than complementary, which is a bit of a shame. Is this? No, that's coral. An interesting biome, but I think it does. Well, that's not good. I can't see anything. I'm looking at my second monitor just so I can see what I'm supposed to be seeing on my screen. Like, what is that in front of me? That's a... Is that a trainer? Cedric. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Is it because I looked at you? Yeah, we'll throw a rock. See if I care. Oh, he's got a bird. May also lower target's defense. I'm into that. That's not very effective. Oh my god. This is gonna go poorly. Is the night already over? Surely not. Maybe my eyes are just starting to adjust. Dude, this is brutal. It only has growl. What did you use? What have you woed me with? A potion. Well, I guess we'll keep on going for the rock smash and hope that it works out. Dude. Race to the bottom, bro. They're not gonna attack me while I'm fighting, are they? Yeah, they totally are. They have no chill. And there's a lot of them. Okay, this is fine. I don't have a weapon. I was planning on getting stone. Never got around to it. I reckon we just keep on circling until... Yeah, it's gonna be a while, isn't it? I fell in the hole again. I don't even know how to get out of here. I'm getting deeper. I think we give up on that battle. Nice stone. In a way, I'm quite happy that Cobblemon Fight or Flight hasn't updated. If it had, one of these Pokemon would probably bite my ankles and I'd die instantly. Okay, I don't know what this is. Book stack. It's from my new magic mod. Doesn't seem like there's anything hostile in here. Alright, what do we got food-wise? Not looking great. How have I not lost that battle yet? Guess we'll just keep rock smashing from over here. Assuming we don't move that much, we shouldn't expend that much hunger. Won't get spooky down there. Thank God there's no ancient wizard in here. Ice spike scroll. Okay. That's probably useful. I don't remember what this does. Yeah, sure. Nah, it seems like a pain. What is that thing? It's fat and it has wings. Where's that battle happening? It was somewhere vaguely over here. I think it's outside of my render distance. Oh man, we actually beat him. Dive? Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. What's up? Can you learn this? Nice. Quite the upgrade. 100% accuracy too. I reckon we double up on the water. Foresight's probably not going to come up that often. What else we got around here? Looks kind of suspicious, but there might be food there. There's that thing. What looks to be a whale. It's really spazzing out. reflection's pretty. Guess I'll keep myself strapped in case things get dangerous. Setting this stone. This is cobblestone. I'll be productive. No reason not to. Ooh. That's a bit of a deterrent. Floor's only 1 block deep. Don't look at me like that. Desperate times. When we learn fly too. I don't need despawn notifications. I'm gonna be real with you. Ouch. Something to adjust another time then. Starting to get daylight though. I'm gonna throw that away. Oh, actually, speaking of which, does the trash slot work? Ooh, even with accessories. Oh, now that is a benefit. I don't know if it works with the backpack up. I remember that was also an issue. But if so, we've gotten ourselves quite the upgrade. Uh-oh. Wrong button. 12 ticks. Huh. I have a feeling I'm not going to find much food in a gravel desert. I might be incorrect. Find a few brown ones and then we got our stew going. Is that worth it? Probably. We are starving after all. Ooh, cow. Fantastic news. head movements are kind of strange, isn't it? Sand. We need some of that. I was just thinking about like how it's strange how much slower you do things while you're underwater. But we generate our force from the earth, you know? If you don't have stable footing, it's kind of hard to do anything. Even if that stable footing is underwater, you know? Because there's so much resistance just from the water. That makes sense. That can be a bit of an obnoxious game mechanic. Obnoxious. I should probably start smelting some of the sand. Just copper. I think that might be Brock. Might as well. Only thing I have to lose is my life. I assume that fish is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Nothing too suspicious on the outside here. Hey. What are you doing? Pyromancer. You like a teacher? Oh. Okay. Oh. What the hell? Who builds like this? You can never be too sure. Oh, you know what? Another thing about this, this here, modpack 2 that I've got built here. I got a new mod that should, make progression a little different as well. At least early game progression. Late game netherite still king, of course. Or at least I think it is. I know very little about the new magic mod. Look how cute that is. There we go. I remember thinking in early game, like hardcore runs, I wish I could make armor out of stone. And that's essentially what we're going to be doing here. Depending on, you know, how stringent you are with the classification of stone. It's all kind of rocks, you know? I mean, those fish animations are really good, actually. Ooh, check out this thing. So while you're underwater, you have little bubbles. Pretty frequently. I thought I changed that config. But anyways, you have bubbles. And then as soon as you run out of air, the bubbles stop. Let's see. That's right. We want to smelt this copper. I'll see if I can get enough wool for a bed. Unfortunately, I don't have shears, so. Jesus. One more. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, yeah, you can't change the color later. Oh, wow, that smelts. I think it was subtle. Gonna see me toy with the configs. Here we are. Let me turn that down quite a bit. I'll take a look. That's kind of how I had it previously. See, the way they had it, like, base is that, like, you were just constantly letting out a stream of bubbles. It's no wonder you can't hold your breath that long in the game. This is far more... I wouldn't say realistic. Whenever I hold my breath underwater, I let out 0 bubbles, believe it or not. But... it's more pleasant. Speaking of which, while we're doing that, what's strange is the sweeping particle effects don't always show. Like, this axe, for example. Well, it's not showing even remotely, is it? It'll show in third person, though. Looks quite nice there. Oh, that's kind of uncomfortable, isn't it? It's almost too 3D. I'm kind of iffy on the 3D block textures. There's a few that I do enjoy, like ladders, doors. Even the railroads look decent. But some of these are strange. Like the axe, they went a little too... well, it looks good in first person, though. What about if you don't have the... what's it on? Well, you can even hardly tell. Oh well. We won't think about it too much. Well, yeah. Uh-oh. Resource pack doesn't support this, armor. That's fine, I won't be wearing copper for very long. Just needs to last me long enough to get some iron. Ooh. I'd be ashamed to forget. Ooh, a cute little bee. I feel like the grass is shaded too much, you know? Yeah, let me, I did do testing, but it was mostly to make sure the mods worked. I didn't go too wacky with it. I hope we didn't break anything. Yeah, look how much, like, lighter it is. And they shade the grass, like, way too dark. Maybe just the shadows in general. Well, for the sake of comparison, we may as well check out the, like, really cheap one, too. That certainly does make a difference. Maybe I'll play with this on for a while. Good lord. Alright, check this out. Shit. Should be able to grab that ledge there. Yeah, it's just bad. Seems strange to go upstairs to climb down them. Okay, that's actually just ridiculous. That's too many cobwebs. Oh, that's bright. Is that supposed to be water? Back to Photon. We'll see if we can find the setting for the grass shadows. Wee. I don't think that's really necessary. I don't really understand what they're talking about. Oh. Oh, man. That made a big difference. I think this caused some issues with like some artifacting, so I'll just keep filtering on. We'll go from there. Maybe we'll also lower the resolution, see if that improves performance a wee bit. It should be alright. I do really enjoy that it has Distant Horizon support. It's such a great mod for, I don't know, just everything. Like, it's crazy what you wouldn't be able to see here were it not for Distant Horizons. Because it's like 12 chunks by default is what you can see. Like, I know for the fact, like, that's an LOD. And that isn't. So probably, like, right there. I'd be able to see out to, like, this grass. Which it seems like that's pretty far away. That's not so bad. But it really isn't that crazy. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell that there's a mountain over there. Or there's something yellow that way. Or like this yellowy tree. A weird footstep sound. Is this tripstone? Why does it look like that? It's like melting. I can't really complain. Look at my armor. Okay. I get the message. It's silly that swimming's better in that situation. No, it's not all that useful. Having a bucket will be nice, though. Oh, that's tempting. I say that like I'd have anything that I could catch it with. Unless it's wicked fond of red mushrooms, so I am out of luck. Bit of copper here as well. Oh. I would have thought pillagers spawned there. It's just a normal golem. We'll come back to that. Still, okay. Wasn't meant to be. There's a bit of sugarcane on the other end. Also not meant to be. Ah, I'm starting to think I might be the fool. Okay. We sure this isn't a pillager outpost? Yo! Look at these fellas. That's the whole reason we do it. Cobbleman 1.7. Pink ones. I probably had some bone meal. What about this one? Green. Dude, I can't see through this at all. What the fuck? One second, there's a shiny... Wow, look at you. Got the little green shell. And your glasses are even spikier? That's so sick. Oi! Oh, none of that. Alrighty then. So it was a pillager outpost. And they were all put in jail. What the fuck? I gotta see if there's a way that I could reduce the single player latency. Is that even a thing? It doesn't sound like it should be a thing. But it's happening. It is occurring to me. Is that the door? Where's the door, little hombre? Here we are. Feel. That one's crazy. What do we got here? Oh, pot roast. Iron's nice. Better than fish. Yeah, look at this little lantern. That's cute. A lot of squirrel here. I think we already have some persimmon, don't we? We have aspia. All these appear to be ripe, though. Mint? Soybean. I feel like we'll call it as soon as we find a village. I don't know how long that's gonna take to do though. Grindoberry. Also doesn't seem to be right. What are you? Ooh. Yellow. Still no actual berries on it though. Or apricorns. This is the red one. Ah, it's just a Squirtle. Nothing against the Squirtle, of course, but here. We'll drop. I don't know. What will we drop? What's the mushrooms? If we can get a seed, that would be incredible. Not likely, but would be incredible. It doesn't appear to work. Well, in that case, no harm, no foul. no seed. Guess they're not in season. Beautiful trees, though. Kinda haven't gone anywhere at all, have I? That's something. It's an oddish. Ooh. Yeah, why not? Ooh, shit. Okay. I knew that would happen. Reckon a village is right over that mountain. Check it out. First, let's take a quick gander, see if we can find any iron. Something shiny and a skeleton. Not my favorite combo. Oop. Okay. You melted into gold. I was not aware. It's worth keeping on then. Oh, we had to melt it into gold. Well, that's fine. suppose we could make that. Not sure why we would. Oi. Strange combo. Does the rain look like this? Oh, I know. I reset my configs. Okay, I think we're otherwise good. Okay, well, I said there would be a village on that side of the mountain. I'm starting to not believe in myself anymore. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Well, actually, it's probably just a tree. Bet if we follow that river, though. Have any wood? No, not really. Oops. Nope. Bit dangerous getting down from this mountain. The boat's all full of water. Yeah, that's not good. Oop, just hit a side duck. Whoa. Can I make rope? It'd take forever to grow. Just another Squirtle outpost. Hey. That's cool. I don't really have any emeralds. Those are good trades though. I think these are actually quite good. There we go. That's pretty nice. Probably better than copper. I need to have a base of operations. Diamond, good lord. What is that? Is that just sand? That's just sand. Yeah, that's not good. Just weird generation. really getting anywhere, are we? Certainly traveled a ways. Ooh, saccharine tree. See if we can get a sapling. Nope. Cool looking wood though. Big cave. Whew. Ooh. Gotta run into something eventually, right? What is this place? Ah, it's built like that. Or meant to be like this. Oh, man, I'm getting tired early. Gotta see if I can stay up late though. And thankfully, my inability to find a village is really contributing to the cause. Really? I didn't know potatoes flowered like that. It could be a village. It doesn't give me huge village vibes, though. Didn't think they'd be that rare. Here we are, though. Huh. Absolutely struggling to find one. Okay. And they weren't around for long. Now that's a starter house. Yeah, I'll find room. When do these things grow anyways? Doesn't really say. Oh man, I think I walked into another torn down village. There's gonna be trouble finding any sense of life. Technically. Is the village its buildings or its people, you know? Oh, there we are. What? Oh. Oh wait. Could this be it? I think it is. Ah, nice. Pretty lovely village too. I'm thinking I'll shack up with these nerds. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.